Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here, and in today's video I'm shooting the topic of be careful of signing on the dotted line. So what do I mean by that? I got a call from a guy who called me up about an accident case. He was in an accident, got hurt, went to the doctor within a short amount of time, then went to his family doctor, got sent in for more treatment. There was a little gap between going to the urgent care or the ER, I don't remember which. He spent a week like trying to think maybe he didn't need to do follow-up care, which is very common. But then he started following up, and the insurance company called him in between that period of time. So between the time he was injured, did care, and then later followed up, they caught him in between the time. And so my client's story is that they called him up and offered to pay for his days off work and give him $1,000 for the doctor bill when it comes. And he said, okay, yeah, that sounds great. Well, he didn't tell me that when I signed him up. So after we signed up the case, of course, he went on to get medical care and his back is messed up, unfortunately. So, one of the first things we do when we represent somebody is let the insurance company know, this is our guy, we got a claim here. Talk to us about it. So they immediately sent us a letter saying, your guy settled the case for $1,000 plus, pay of 2 days off work. Or I think it was like $1,000 plus they would pay the doctor bill, just the hospital bill. And I said, look, I can't take your word for it. So they sent me the letter they sent him, and he actually signed a release of all claims. And what a release of all claims is a piece of paper that basically settles an injury case. Now, usually, if I have an unsophisticated person or a person who can't read, or a person or a company that sends them a really complicated document or a confusing document, we have an argument to attack that release and say, there wasn't really a contractual meeting of the minds where both sides agreed and understood what they were doing. In this situation, the letter that came with the release explained the details of the release and made it crystal clear that he was settling his case for all time and that they weren't going to be responsible for any injury or treatment after the date. And the release itself was written in plain English. So I called my client and asked him, and he said, look, I was not feeling good. I didn't realize what I was signing, but there were some other facts that I'm not going to go into that I don't think it's a case that we're going to be able to do anything with. So my client insists that the insurance company fooled him and that when he was talking to the adjuster, he was just saying, look, we'll help you out with this and that, but there was no mention of the case being over and him not being able to go to a doctor if he needed one, and that he received the papers, trusted the adjuster, and signed off on everything. That's what he said. That's how he said happened. So I figured I better shoot you a video. Like, whenever, first of all, there are some very nice people who work for insurance companies, but the thing you have to remember with insurance companies in an injury claim is they are there to save the company money. And I'm going to tell you, I do not trust what they tell me as far as I can throw them unless they prove it to me. Because I have had dozens and dozens of adjusters say, oh, we have a witness that says blah, 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 or we have documents that say blah, 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 or we have a doctor's note that says your client blah, blah, blah before the accident. All kinds of bad stuff. And like any smart lawyer, I don't just take their word for it, and then we litigate the case, and that alleged evidence never comes to light. So if they're not using this smoking gun evidence that they're telling me verbally about but won't provide me a copy of, why would they not use it in litigation? If they used it during a lawsuit, they'd blow us out of the water, but they don't. Well, what's the conclusion? The conclusion is they lied about it. And insurance adjusters will lie to you, too, about your case. So the moral of the story is don't sign anything they send you without really understanding what you're signing or consulting with a lawyer who will read it for you and tell you whether you should sign it or not, okay? Word to the wise, you cannot trust these insurance companies because their goal is to pay you zero or as close to zero as they can get, okay? So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If there's anything I can do for you, give me a call, 312-500-4500. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you and the family are well. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.